This is for entertainment purposes only.
I found out how this TV show can predict the future, and trust me, the truth is scary. Are they Masons? Is it magic? Or maybe it's just a TV show? What do you think? The writers and producers of this TV show use a technology called the yellow cube. The yellow cubes allow people to see into the future. This is advanced technology that we know nothing about. The people that control this world always got to give you hints and messages about what's really going on.
Thanks for tuning into another episode of Quick Reaction TV, the coolest vibe on YouTube. If you are new here, please like, subscribe, and rock the bell for new releases. It's free and helps the channel grow. I've got a crazy selection for you today. Let's get to it. Quick!
Cool. Holy fucking shit, guys.
I think power adjust. No, that's
Oh no. Holy fucking shit. I don't think we'll have to get video of it because there's a lot of raindrops. Oh, holy fuck.
no, I don't know.
Oh, hell no!
Pay attention.
Did The Simpsons predict the future again?
Entertainment purposes
We enter
only.
a beach judge for an emergency broadcast. A sudden environmental catastrophe has rocked Springfield as a massive caterpillar storm
I just wanna know how.
to a standstill.
Y'all see that, right?
A city in Nevada is dealing with an infestation that some are calling biblical. Millions of migrating Mormon crickets are covering
I'm
homes and
very
roads in the city of
entertained by
Elko.
this. How do y'all
Flightless
know?
insects have been swarming there for nearly 2 weeks now.
When we looked out here, the whole wall was just covered. That really freaked me out.
The world to know that we are very, very close. And all the people on the inside know this. This is the key of disclosure. We are very close to some sort of energetic shift that the sun is going to do. There have already been multiple experiments, I've heard this from several insiders, in which they take ordinary folks and they put them into a room and they zap them with the energy that our sun is going to give off when we go through this change, become very blissed out, they start...
I just need some answers on like how do everything line up so well years and years and years and years before it happened. Like, do y'all have a time machine? I'm just saying, and this just questions that I have. You feel what I'm saying? Personal questions. Do you niggas got a time machine? Because how do y'all keep being on point with everything? Everything. It's finna make me start going to watch all of the Simpsons shows to see what hidden messages did I not catch. Yeah, the Simpsons on some shit. Let me know what y'all think about this Simpson episode in the comments. Like and follow me for more wisdom. Hit that plus button and stay tuned.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
There is a shift that is happening right now, and most people are not even aware of it consciously. According to many different sources, such as the Law of One, or the raw materials, the work of Dolores Cannon, Eckhart Tolle, and that of Bashar, all of these sources point to the shift that is happening right now on the planet. And the Dolores Cannon material, it's called the 3D to 5D Earth split. where there is literally an overlay of different realities, and based on our vibration, that is the earth that we are on. And as time goes on, these earth dynamic of 3 to 5D levels of consciousness will begin to shift further and further away. Or you could take that as the perspective of Bashar. And what he talks about is the different parallel reality tracks that there are. In a way, there is different, think of it as a train station, different tracks of people on different trains. And for a while, as time goes on, these train tracks run parallel to each other, somewhat close. But as time goes on, they start to split further and further apart to where eventually you must make sure you're on the parallel reality track you want to be based on your energy, because it will be harder and harder to jump to different train tracks. So basically, the name of the game is choose which reality you're in right now, because as time goes on, there's going to be more and more separation between these different realities. So first off, let's get deeper into this to understand what this new earth is. This idea of a new earth, Dolores Cannon's material talks about this, and also Eckhart Tolle heavily talks about what is called the new earth. It's a new level of consciousness that is emerging on the planet. And unless we shift into the vibration of it, we remain tied to the old paradigms. So let's go back to the Dolores Cannon material for a little bit. Dolores Cannon talks about, not even really her talking, it's transcripts of thousands of people all over the world who did not know each other in a deep level of hypnosis, where their higher self and subconscious mind came through to give information out. It's called QHHT, Quantum Healing Hypnosis Technique. And when people were in this deep level of hypnosis, they could share different aspects from the higher self or the subconscious mind's perspective about their life. For example, why did I incarnate? Who was the relationship with my parents or my brother or different people in my family? Why did I experience certain things growing up? What are the past life connections, or what are the connections that I have to different people in my life? What is the purpose of my life? Things like sharing what we do in dream time. I found that to be interesting. In the Dolores Cannon books, it says that dream time, we wake up at different levels of consciousness and higher states of awareness, and we do different things. We learn different things. We go and meet different souls that maybe have passed over in this life. But when we wake up every morning, we forget all of that, because we can only perceive through our brain past experience and the memories that we have. So we don't remember, we don't have a way of interpreting the higher dimensional states of consciousness. So when we wake up every day, we don't remember it, which I find very interesting. Which also, if you cross-check the Law of One and Bashar, it mentions a similar thing that we do in dream time, where we are eternal spiritual beings having temporary human experiences, but in this life we have this avatar body that we experience reality through. And many times we forget that we logged into the game of life. So one of the reasons for the new earth, according to both Law of One and Dolores Cannon material, is that we had to literally evolve into this next level of consciousness. Otherwise, we would have literally destroyed ourselves. Basically, what was said was that back in early 1900s, there was a call that was put out, and there were what is called 3 waves of volunteers. There's a whole book written about this. The 3 waves of volunteers is written about people that are in the age range of 60s and 70s, that of the 30s, and they're in their 30s now, and then the newer generations pretty much born up until 25. There's different stages of different types of souls being brought in that are activated in a different way to be born into this reality to help humanity awaken. And these 3 waves of volunteers happened because back in the early 1900s, there was a call that was put out because the timeline we were on as a species was to destroy ourselves. We were experimenting with nuclear bombs. And what the rule of our reality is, according to the Dolores Cannon material, and I believe the Law of One mentions something like this too, is we have free will here as a society. We forget who we are when we come into this reality because it makes it more beautiful. Then we can remember who we are. But what it is said is that as we went through our life and we were going to destroy ourselves, we are allowed to do that. But we are not allowed to affect other reality systems. And what it is said is when a nuclear bomb goes off, it affects other reality systems. That's a no-no. So what it was said is no, you can't do that. So what it says is Mother Earth. Law of One talks about this, by the way, and Dolores Cannon's material talks about this. Mother Earth is a living being in of herself. We're all connected to it. In Dolores Cannon, it says like fleas on a dog. And if we kept destroying Mother Earth, she would eventually shake off her fleas, which would be us. Even though at a deeper level, we're all connected. And in the Law of One materials, it talks about it as far as logos. They're different archetypal energies, like the sun, like that of earth. And what happens is we were on that timeline. Souls that felt a connection to earth decided to come back, knowing it was going to be hard, because this is a reality system where we forget who we are, and then we have to remember who we are. Apparently in other reality systems, we're born, we retain our memory. We remember, oh, mom and dad, you're this person, this soul connection that I have. We have a connection to other people in our society in a way where it's just there's a knowing there. There's awareness there of who we are at different levels of consciousness. Here at Earth, we forget who we are and then have to go through a process of remembering. But Earth was on a timeline of being destroyed. So the 3 waves of volunteers were different souls that came in, that forgot who they are, that are remembering who they are, that are playing to the game, because part of the game is you forget to remember, and there is a certain game that is being played between the new Earth and the old Earth, and the old Earth is certain people are playing a part to keep us in fear and in anger and in negative and more negative separative reality. And on one hand, we can look at it and say, that's bad. We look at the news and the media, which 99.9% is negative, which keeps people in fear. And when people are in fear, they're much easier to control. We can get angry about it. However, here's the thing. They're playing a part. They're playing a part in the game. Doesn't make it right, but it does help us understand they're playing a part. And the part we're playing is we want to wake up. We want to remember who we are. It's interesting, even in society, even in business, I notice there's like an evolution of consciousness that's happening as time goes on, where it is more about unity consciousness, connection, community. There's a different energy on the planet now. The old mentality that used to work no longer works. Here's the interesting thing about all the crazy stuff that's happening in the world. We look at all the crazy stuff that's been happening and we go, wow, it's crazier than ever.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT!
Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
I found out how this TV show can predict the future, and trust me, the truth is scary. Are they Masons? Is it magic? Or maybe it's just a TV show? What do you think? The writers and producers of this TV show use a technology called the yellow cube. The yellow cubes allow people to see into the future. This is advanced technology that we know nothing about. The people that control this world always got to give you hints and messages about what's really going on. There's a reason why they made these characters yellow. They made the characters yellow because they're trying to give us hints about the yellow cube that they are really using. It's more like time traveling. The yellow cube allows you to see 10 years into the future. You can't go to the future. You can only see the future from your present moment. The yellow cube works like Project Looking Glass. You can look through the glass and see what's going on before it even takes place. This is why they had this glass dome surrounding this planet. The glass dome is really Project Looking Glass. You can see through the glass, but you can't go through the glass. But these writers and producers are not doing nothing special because we are all time travelers. We can all see our future. Always remember the color yellow. It represents the sun. We all have a sun inside of our body. Once we open up our chakra and our solar plex, we can see our own future. It's called the solar plex for a reason because our soul vibrates. Our solar plex is connected to the sun. You wonder why they're trying to block the sun out, right? If they block the sun out, they block all of our solar plexus. Remember, your solar plex chakra is really the sun inside of your stomach. And this is the same reason why they always give us junk food. If they give us junk food, it actually kills the sun inside of our solar plexus. A lot of people are walking around with stomach pain and they don't even realize what's really going on. These junk food is actually killing the sun inside of your body. Therefore, you cannot connect with your future self. By the way, did you know that aliens is nothing but a future version of yourself coming back to try to help you? It's all connected to the solar plex. These people are not doing nothing special. They just understand how the physical body works. They understand how the future works, how the past and how the present works. So while we are distracted by things that don't mean nothing, this is what's really going on. They are predicting and controlling our future because we forgot that we can see our own destiny. This is the same reason why it be so many solar storms and solar flares and no one can feel it. You can't feel it because your solar plex is not activated. Have you ever wondered why these characters are really yellow? Why is gold yellow? Why our sun or our solar plex is yellow? It's the reason why people are stressed in the world. If you are stressed, sick, and depressed, it actually puts out the light or your sun inside of your body. Once we learn how to activate this solar plexus in our body, we can see what's going to happen to us before it even happened. We can see the future because we are everything. Check out the ebook. The link is in the bio.
I'm smiling, but it ain't funny. I'm smiling, but it ain't funny.
You know angels and demons are not what you think. If you somebody who read the Bible and you into Christianity and you still don't get the concept behind angels and demons, let me break it down for you. At first, let me tell the people watching this, you have been programmed to believe that angels appear like this in physical form with wings and stuff. They also got y'all thinking that demons look like this with horns on top of their head. So that is not what angels and demons look like, bro. Y'all gotta stop watching the movies, man. People who control what you see automatically knew you were gonna think angels and demons look like this. Cause that's all you know is what they told you in the Bible and stuff and what you seeing on TV. But if you really take a moment and step back and analyze everything you have been told, you're gonna start to find out that everything you have been told is actually a lie. Because you only have a limited perception of what you know about angels and demons. You don't even know if they exist or not. But I do have some proof to back up some information that'll really get y'all on track. So let me just go ahead and put y'all on with this information because I'm finna blow y'all mind. For the people who didn't know, the word demon means false light appearing. Now let me just read some of this text information so that way I can give y'all a little heads up. Okay, right here it says the term demon is derived from the Greek word daemon, which means a supernatural being or spirit. Though it as commonly has been associated with an evil or malevolent spirit, the term originally meant a spiritual being that influenced a person's character. Now hold on, the chosen ones, let me start right there. They said influence somebody's character. Now who do y'all think they talk about when they said influence somebody's character? So that technically means a demon could take on any physical form, right? Including the species that God made. If you're a Christian and you hearing this right now, I know this is making you think like, hold on, he making a lot of sense right here. I don't know who in the right mind would think a demon looked like this. The reason why they made these movies and gave y'all these false images about demons is to distract you from the real truth. Because you think when you see a demon, they look like this. But the whole time what they not telling you is that the demon could appear as me and you. They just got y'all thinking that a demon appear like this with horns or something. That's only because they tried to put you in fear and stop you from knowing the truth. Now that y'all know that, now let's talk about angels. And by the way, if you seeing this right now, I'm an angel saving your life. But anyways, let me read this so y'all can see where I'm coming from. Okay, right here it says the term angel, which is derived from the Greek word angelos. But in Hebrew, the word meant Malachi, meaning messenger. So the true meaning behind an angel is something that descended from the cosmos, which is real light. Not false light appearing real, which is a demon, but an actual angel like me from the cosmos coming down giving y'all information like this. Now y'all picking up on what I'm saying now? Everything is starting to connect now. The little pieces I'm putting together seems to be making sense, huh? That's because I'm an angel from above, boy. So to sum it all up, angels and demons are not something you see with freaking monster wings and all this extra stuff going on. They appear as me and you. You just have been fooled and deceived to think that they fly and all this extra stuff. If somebody robs a bank and hurts somebody, who you think that person is, a demon or what? I want you to really start thinking about your life for a second. Whenever you see people in the world doing bad things, who you think is influencing their spirit? Because it can't be God, right? So it gotta be a demon, huh? Y'all gotta really start using y'all mind, bruh. All the writings they showed y'all in scripture are just reversed in another language, bruh. The real angels and demons are us. You just have to realize that for yourself. Y'all stay woke and dangerous. Love y'all, gang.
My nigga.
If you made it this far, I appreciate you all. Subscribe, like, and comment on today's video. Check out another selection on your screen now. I'll see you in the next one. Quik.